Hello everyone, I am D. Naga Sudha, working under the Department of CSC in B.V. Raju Institute of Technology, Narsapur campus. Today I am here to give a presentation on a particular subject called computational thinking and programming. Okay, and in this subject we are going to learn about mainly the introduction to C language. So, in order to study the subject of C language, first we need to know the basics of how to write a particular program and how to execute it and how to run it. In order to write a particular program, first we need to understand the code, think the code, logical thinking is important. So, in this subject, we have 5 modules. In the first module, we are going to learn about how to do logical thinking, that is introduction to computational thinking and program problem solving elements. Introduction to computational thinking means how logically we are going to think about a program and how we are going to apply that logic in a program. And by using the problem solving elements, we write the particular program. Here the problem solving elements are nothing but, in this we are going to learn the introduction to C language. That is, first how to write an algorithm, how to write the flowchart, what is the basic structure for writing a particular C program, and what are the variables we are going to use in a particular programming language, how to give the values to that variables, what are the different ways in which we can give input, and what are the different ways in which we can get the output statements, and how to convert one data type to another data type, and also what type of operations or operators we are going to use in the particular functions for writing the program. Okay, this is about in the module 1. And in the module 2, we are going to learn about the computational problems. Computational problems here are nothing but what are the control structures, and control structures is nothing but how we are going to control the particular flow of a program. Here flow of program can be controlled by using decision and iterative statements. Here decision makings are also known as conditional statements, and these are nothing but how we are making use of if else, nested if, switch cases. By using these concepts, how we are going to write a program. And coming to the iterative statements, here we have for, while and do while. That is how here the meaning of iteration is the loop will be executed number of times. To stop that iteration, we can also use break, and to continue the iteration, we can use continue. These are the keywords which we will be able to learn in this particular unit module 2. And in the third unit, we are going to learn the concept of arrays and functions. Here the meaning of arrays is nothing but we are going to combine the data into groups. That is, we are going to combine the similar data elements into group, like integers into one group, strings into one group. Like that we combine and we arrange the data. In that concept, we are going to learn about one-dimensional and two-dimensional arrays. Here the one-dimensional array is nothing but the data will be stored in the form of a row. And two-dimensional array is nothing but we are storing the data in the form of rows and columns. The best example for a two-dimensional array is a matrix. So these are all the concepts we are going to learn in arrays. And coming to the next part in module 3 is functions. Functions are nothing but these are the module, we also call it as a modular programming, where we divide a huge program into modules and try to execute it. Okay, and here we are going to learn about how to call a function, how to do recursion, and what are the different ways in which we can pass the parameters to a function. These all the concepts we will be covering in the third unit. And coming to the fourth unit, we have pointers and strings. Here the meaning of pointer is giving the address of a particular pointer itself. It indicates that it is an address of the particular variable. And that can be done by using in 2 ways. That is by using call by value and call by reference. Call by value is nothing but we are calling a function by using its value, and call by references we are calling a function with its address. So this address is here meaning is pointer. So these all concepts we are going to learn in pointers. And coming to strings, Here, strings are nothing but collection of characters, and we are going to learn here about how we are going to input the strings and how we are going to get the output of the strings, and what are the different operations we can perform on the strings, and how we are going to handle the string functions. Those all can be done in the unit 4. And coming to the unit 5, we have structures and file management. Structures is nothing but it works like a database, like how we are going to record the data in the form of tables and all. Here the structure indicates that it is a combination of different elements. Arrays is a combination of similar elements, and structure is a combination of different elements. So that is why it works like a database, like where we store the data. That all we are going to learn in the structures. And coming to the last topic, that is file management. Here we are going to work with the files, like how we can open a file, how we can read a file, how we can write the content into the file, what are the different ways we can access the files, and how randomly we can access the files by using some functions. And we have the files like a text file and binary file. Those all we'll be learning in this unit 5. So finally, these are the 5 modules in which all the topics are covered about the particular C programming language. And on the completion of this course, the student will be able to learn from the first module. He will be able to learn how to do logical thinking in order to solve the particular programming. And from the module 2, the student will be able to choose what type of conditional or iterative statements they can use in the programming concept. And coming to the module 3, the student will be able to learn how to apply the concept of arrays and how to use the concept of functions. That is modular programming. Next, from the unit 4, the student will be able to learn about pointers, that is how to use the addresses, and what are the operations we can perform on the strings from the module 4. And from the last module, the student will be able to develop an application by using structures and files. So these are the course outcomes from which the student will be able to learn from this course. And the students can refer for the textbooks, like first one is Computational Thinking by Carl Beecher. Next is we can use Balaguru Swami textbook, that is Programming in ANSI C. And another textbook we can use is Rima Tereja textbook for C programming. These are the textbooks you can refer for this particular course. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.